Hi everyone, my name is Andrea. I'm just explaining what we did for homeschool today. My son is 9 years old and we've always homeschooled him. We're doing level 3 from the Good and the Beautiful Language Arts. And in today's lesson, it was lesson 48. So he had to read a chapter in The Kingdom of Kind, which is a book that comes with the curriculum. So at the beginning of each chapter, they have some sounds to review and words, and sometimes they'll have vocabulary. And then the chapters are short. He reads the blue sections, I read the orange section. As the book goes on, I noticed too that they have the student reading more than the parent or guardian. So we read a chapter in that. And then next, he watched a video. There's the Good and Beautiful app. There's two apps. There's like the homeschool app, and then there's also a letter tiles app where it's to practice spelling. So he watched a video. You don't have to watch the video. You can just read this and review that. But usually we watch the video, and then I'll just skim through here to see if it's anything else we need to learn. Then also they do, every other lesson, they use this spelling book. So he did lesson 48 in spelling. They have a riddle, and then on the back of the page is the answer to the riddle. So I just had to tell him these words. He spelled them out. I said the sentence out loud. He spelled it out, and then he edits his sentence. And then on the back of the page is the answer to the riddle. And then practice, which sound would make a word, the EY or the ER. More spelling with OA or IR, and then putting words in alphabetical order. So that was part of the lesson. And then this was independent practice, but I'm always with him when he's doing schoolwork, so I usually read and help him through it. He struggles with spelling, so that's something that he just needs to work on more. So reading, we learned the other day different types of sentences. He's been working on commas in a series. Down here, subjects, and then writing. And then they want you to practice or read more at the end of the lesson, which we end up doing other stuff. We did history. We're doing History Plus online. So we're doing early Canada, and today's lesson was on the teepee, wigwam, what else? Igloo, and longhouse. So he's actually supposed to write the words, but I just had him do lines. So we watched a short video on that. It's like 5 minutes long. And then there was these 2 links for 2 different short videos on YouTube. And we just did the one lesson today. I also keep forgetting to say that we've been doing History Plus since January, and there is an app on your phone, or probably iPad, but I have it on my phone. So this is a really good curriculum if you're traveling a lot. You can just download the app, and then you can watch the videos. And also it has all the links, like the download. I printed out that paper that I showed you. And then usually they have an answer sheet too. So we did history. And then while we were watching the videos on YouTube, he's doing handwriting from the Good and Beautiful level 3. He's learning cursive. It is big cursive right now, and I think today was the first day he actually started like connecting letters to write. So he's been doing that. I'll have to order level 4 because it's only 100 pages long and he's already on like 80 something. And then I get emails from a website called Mystery Science, and today was what's at the end of a rainbow. So it's just a short video. They do this is like a 2-minute introduction, then it like pauses, they ask you a question like, what do you think is at the end of a rainbow? And then it'll be like a couple, like 5 minutes maybe or less, an explanation. And then I remembered, oh, that's funny that we're learning about rainbows, because I have this, which is for little kids, but we never finished it, and we've been we're in between moving, so like most of our homeschool stuff is in storage. But I remember that the lesson that we were on was actually on rainbows. So In this lesson, it was actually experiment, but it talks about like what things are made out of, what you need for your experiment. We did not do the experiment, but you know, like think about a rainbow. What color is it? What color is light? And then the experiment of how to actually make rainbows. So the light in from the window through the glass of water, and a rainbow will be on the piece of paper, or you could use a flashlight. And then if you wanted to draw a rainbow, and then the colors of the rainbow, so Roy G. Biv, and then this is a poem that they had. And then they did have a little example from the Bible about God creating rainbows. And then at the end, they always have questions and answers just based on what you learned in this little lesson. This is good for little kids. For him, it's basically a review, but it's just something that we can do. And I thought it just happened that it connected to the mystery science about rainbows. So that's what we did. We did a little bit of science. We did our history lesson about early Canada, which I just keep in this binder. We did handwriting, some language arts, which included spelling and reading. And that was our day today.